honey. Do you want to go out and eat steak tonight? I heard that a new restaurant has opened in town. It's supposed to be really good. I got a recommendation from a friend at work. I was thinking that maybe we could go and check it out together.
That's a good suggestion. It's really thoughtful of you. After all, I do like steak. But there's one little issue.
What's wrong? Is there a problem? Something on your mind that you want to tell me about?
Yo, it's nothing. Just having a few problems with work, that's all.
Is it something to do with that investment you told me about? Was there some kind of a problem with it? Is everything going to plan? I do spend a lot of time worrying about these things. I heard that many people go bankrupt after making bad investments. Sometimes I worry that it may happen to you. I hope that everything is going well.
No, it's not that. No need to worry. We didn't go with that investment. The people at my company were not impressed by it. So we decided not to bother. We had a big discussion about it. All of us were sat down together. It actually got quite heated at times. I tried my best to convince them that it was a good choice, but they were not impressed with me and my plans. It feels like I'm not very good at business.
Don't speak like that. That isn't true. You really have a talent for it. You can do great things if you try hard. Believe in yourself. I've known you for a long time and I know what you're capable of. Maybe they just haven't seen what talent you have yet. In time, I'm sure they will come to trust your decisions more and more. Trust me.
No, really, I'm just not built to be a businessman. I think I'm in the wrong game. I'm no good at making money, and I just don't have the skills to be a good investor. Maybe I took a wrong turn in life when I decided to go into this line of work. I was always a little unsure about it. But it's too late now to change. I'd be starting again from the bottom. Maybe I'll just have to stick it out and hope things get better.
What makes you say that? What's wrong? What do you need to do to make things better for yourself? There must be a way. Maybe you could take a training course. Or just think about what you did wrong and how to improve.
It hasn't been a complete failure. I've made some money investing, that much is true. But it just wasn't a good amount considering what we put in. Our rate of return needs to be much higher. We just aren't making the profits we need. In the end, we had to take out a loan to cover the costs. It's a bit of a poor situation.
Oh no. Really? You had to take out a loan again? This is just the kind of thing I worried about. They say that once you start taking out loans, it can be difficult to stop. Some people end up in a spiral of debt.
That's right, we had to take out another loan. It's not a great situation, but what can we do? As for the spiral of debt, I'm worried too. I just hope we can avoid it.
Oh no, that's really terrible. You'll be up to your eyeballs in debt at this rate. It's not sustainable. You'll have to come up with a way of getting out of this.
I know, you're right. But I had no choice but to do this. I needed the money urgently, so it had to be a loan. What else could I have done? The business needed emergency capital. Otherwise, we would have been in big trouble. Our future was on the line. We had to act. Actually, I had something I wanted to ask you about. You might not like to hear it. It has to do with this loan. It's just that I know that your mother and father are wealthy, so I thought I might as well ask. They wouldn't happen to have any cash to spare, would they? It would be of great help to me if they did.
Borrowing money from my parents? Where are my mother and father going to get that kind of money from? They aren't exactly rolling in cash, are they? They've both retired, so they need to be careful about their spending. They have a pension, but it isn't a huge amount of money. They have to be prudent with their spending. And they just want to relax and enjoy their retirement. They don't want to be worried about bailing out a business that needs cash. Too much stress for them. I don't think I can approve of this. And I don't think they'd want to either.
Really? There's no chance? It's a terrible situation for me, to be honest. I'm really in trouble here. If they helped me out, it would be a great benefit to me and my business. Also, if I get into financial trouble, it may spread to you. Maybe it would even affect them. We're in this together, aren't we? I don't want any problems for you either.
It's a fair point, to be honest. I want to support you. I really do. But I'm not sure that my parents are the best source of emergency funds. I'll try to think of somewhere I can get some money from. Nothing springs to mind right now.
Please do have a good think about it. If something comes to mind, then be sure to let me know. Even just $500 would be of real value to me. It would really help.
Okay, I see. I will try to do my best. Hopefully something will come up.
Well, thanks for that. It means a lot to me.
How are you, my daughter? I hope you've been happy recently.
Oh, hi, Mom. I'm fine, thanks. I've not done anything interesting recently. Just the usual stuff. I'm currently cleaning the house. How are you? Are you up to anything special?
No, nothing special. I was just wondering how my daughter was, so I thought I'd contact you. We haven't spoken for a while. A while can feel like a long time when it's your daughter.
Oh, I understand. I haven't contacted you much lately, have I? I'm sorry about that. I keep meaning to get in touch with you, but then it slips my mind. I'll try to change this bad habit. I promise to talk more in the future.
That's a good idea. It would be nice if you talked to your mother more.
Sorry. It's just we have been having business problems lately. So I have been really focused on that. I didn't get time to think about other things.
Oh, business problems. What's the problem?
Well, it's been a bit difficult, actually. We've been facing a few problems. We have something of a cash flow problem. Some of the investments didn't quite go according to plan. Now we are looking for some emergency funds to cover the costs. It will be a short-term thing. Hopefully the situation will improve in the future. It's really difficult to do well in business, especially in today's environment.
Oh, really? You should have told me. It is difficult to do well in business. Maybe I can help you. Here, have this.
What is this? Did you just transfer $3,000 to my account? Why? It's such a large sum of money.
Your husband has already contacted me. He told me all about the business problems. I understand the situation he is in. We agreed that I could help you a little.
My husband contacted you?
Of course. If you have a problem, then you should always talk with Mother. That's what he did. He told me everything. I was glad to hear it. I am always here to help you if you are in need. You should always remember that.
It's true that we are in a bad situation, but I didn't want to bother you about it. I was worried it might cause you trouble. I thought that you and Dad were struggling for cash. I thought you had to be careful.
You're right. We're retired, so we have to be careful. We don't have huge amounts of cash to spare, but we can still manage to spare some if our daughter is in need. We are getting along just fine. There's no need to worry about us.
So, what's this money you just sent to me? Where did it come from? Is it part of your pension? It's too much to give to me. I'm not entirely comfortable about this.
It's nothing, really. You need the money. We are only trying to help.
Mother, I'm sorry I have troubled you like this. I really am. I didn't want to be a burden on you. But at the same time, this is really going to help us. So thank you so much.
It's fine. It's our pleasure. Just remember, when your business does well, you can pay it back to us. We are waiting for you. Think of it as a business investment. We help you now, and you help us in the future.
Of course, Mother. We'll help you. In fact, when our business does well, we will give you back twice what you gave us. No, make that 3 times. I'm sure we're going to be a success. And when we are, we will pay it back to you and more. Just you wait, Mother. I'll make you proud.
Oh, this is what I like to hear. I believe in you. Just don't feel too much stress because I gave you this money. Take everything in your stride. I know you can do it.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. Look at this.
Wow, you found some money?
I spoke to my mother.
Oh, I see. You spoke to her.
I know what you did. You went ahead and contacted my mother. Why did you do that? What made you think that was a good idea? You should have told me first if you were going to talk to my mother.
I know it's a little bit sneaky to go behind your back, but I need the money desperately. I had no choice. I had to get it from somewhere, so why not speak with your parents? Isn't it natural to ask family members for help when you need it? You were hesitating about asking your mother, so I went ahead and I did it myself. And things have worked out well, haven't they? Your mother has provided us with some money. We're in a better position, and your mother is happy that she helped us. How do you feel about it?
This seriously makes me angry. Contacting my mother wanting to borrow money? They're old and they don't work anymore. What kind of person does that? And you did it behind my back, too. Completely unacceptable.
Oh, don't get angry, please. I don't think there was any harm in asking. Do you think I wanted to do this? No, I did it because I had to. We had no choice. Are you upset by this? Oh, please don't be.
I am upset by this, that's for sure. This is the last time. We cannot borrow money from my parents ever again. This cannot become a regular thing. Children are supposed to help their parents when they get old, not the other way around. We are supposed to be able to support ourselves, not go running to our parents every time we have trouble. We aren't teenagers anymore.
I understand that. Furthermore, I think I agree with you. It isn't the ideal thing to do. But as I said, I had no choice. Come to think of it, what if someone found out about this? I'd look like a shameless fool. Asking his wife's parents for money because he's no good at business? I know what people would think. I'm worried about it. My reputation would be ruined. How could I ever show my face in public again? And it may even have a negative impact on my business itself.
I know what people would think. They'd look down on us. But we only have ourselves to blame. I always knew you had a rash side to your personality. I'm worried about what others would think too. And I'm also worried about what you might do next.
Listen, do you think I don't know myself how bad this is? I know. I'm well aware what an idiot I am.
Did you agree to any conditions with my mother about this money? Are we going to pay this all back if we do well in business? I told my mother we would. I think it's only fair that we pay them back in the future. I actually told her we would pay back more than she gave us. Maybe I am being a little ambitious with the business. But I got carried away in the moment, and I wanted to make my mother feel better. What do you think?
Of course we'll pay it back. What kind of person do you think I am? I may be stupid enough to ask your mother for money, but I'm not stupid enough to think that I wouldn't have to pay it back. Do you really think that I wouldn't pay it back? Do you think my character is that bad?
Well, you never seem to be very grateful to me. You're not exactly the most considerate of people, are you?
I am considerate. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy now?
Okay, I guess so.
Tell your mother I'm incredibly grateful for what she's done for us. I really mean it. I am really thankful. I'm sorry about my reaction. It's just, I'm really stressed about this at the moment. I've become a bit sensitive to things, especially this. But I won't forget what they have done for us. And we'll pay them back in full, or even more. You can count on me. I may not seem like it at times, but deep down, I'm a good guy. Hey, I've got amazing news.
What? What is it?
I finally got the investment money back.
Really?
Seriously, I got the money. It's like a dream come true.
Amazing. Congratulations. I knew you would do it in the end. Didn't I tell you? You should always believe in yourself. I'm so happy to hear this. Does it mean things are going to be much better for us from now on?
Of course it is. So long as the investors accept this, it's going to be a big win for us. As soon as I get the money, a new life is going to begin. A brand new world for the two of us.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing! I'm so proud of you.
We've got a bright future ahead of us. You can be sure of that.
I knew you'd be able to do it.
I had to do it. It was the only way. I put in the work, and now is the time for the reward.
Are we going to celebrate? We could have a party tonight. Maybe buy something to drink?
Let's do it. I'll get some champagne. And I'll get an expensive bottle. We deserve it after this success.
Okay. See you later. Honey, where are you? You were late coming home from work again today. This has happened a lot recently.
I know I'm late. Do you have to keep contacting me and asking about it?
Can't you just hurry up and come home? At the very least, you should at least contact me and tell me when you will be home.
Why is it that whatever I do, you say I've done it wrong?
No, it's not that. I was just wondering, that's all.
Listen, I'm a businessman. These things happen.
What's that got to do with it?
It means that I don't always finish at a set time, understand?
Yeah, I know that. I understand that sometimes you'll be late.
All you do is complain. Is that the way you should treat me? Especially when I earn all the money that you spend? You should remember that.
What? What do you mean?
Thanks to me, your life is so much better than it used to be. Where would you be without me? Do you think that this is the right way to behave?
How do you expect me to behave?
You should be more considerate. Everyone I know at work, their wives aren't constantly nagging them, always contacting them, demanding to know where they are and what they're doing. It would be better if you were like this too.
Are you trying to suggest there is something wrong with me asking what time you'll be home?
Yes, there is. It's causing me a lot of stress.
But I just want to know where you are.
Can you give me an easier time from now on? Stop asking me what time I'm gonna be home.
I was only asking you what time you were going to get back from work.
Well, things need to change. You might think this is okay, but I don't. I'm not the man I used to be. Things are different now.
That's right, you're a successful businessman now.
I know. So from now on, give me the respect I deserve. And that includes not pestering me for answers every time I'm home late. I have to sort out an investment proposal tonight, so I won't be able to talk to you. You get your own dinner. Hey, how are you?
Oh, hi. How have you been? It's been a long time since I saw you.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? Time seems to be going faster and faster. Maybe we're just getting old. Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, what is it? I hope there's nothing wrong. It's sometimes a bad sign if someone contacts you out of the blue.
Oh no, it's nothing serious, don't worry. It's about your husband. I was just wondering what he's been up to. Is he busy? I haven't seen him for a long time.
No, he's not been up to anything special. Just work.
Oh, is that the case?
Why? What is it?
It's just that a few months ago, he stopped contacting me so regularly. We've known each other for so long, and we were always great friends. But suddenly, he's gone quiet. It seems a little unusual to me. I was just curious as to why. I thought maybe something bad had happened.
No, nothing bad has happened. Nothing serious, anyway. Maybe just a few minor arguments at times. But nothing major, really.
Okay, I see. Well, glad to hear that things are going okay for you two. Maybe it's me. Recently, he seems to be avoiding contact with me. I haven't spoken to him for a long time. I was worried that something was wrong.
That's a bit strange. I don't know why he'd break contact like that. It's really out of character. I'll ask him later when he gets home after work.
Thanks for that. Also, I wanted to ask him about something. We'll be having a big get-together soon. He should know about it already. All of our friends are going. Tell him that he's not allowed to miss it. We all want to see him there.
I will do. I'll tell him about it. I'm sure he will go. Maybe he just forgot.
Okay, thanks. Talk more in the future.
Sure. See you later. Darling, are you busy?
Why?
I just wanted to talk to you about something. Did you have an argument with Sam?
What? Why are you talking about him all of a sudden?
He contacted me out of the blue. He asked if there was something going on. He was worried about you.
What did he say?
He said that you haven't been contacting him recently. He just wanted to get in touch with you to see how you are. He also mentioned a party that will be happening soon.
Does that guy have no common sense?
What do you mean?
I know he's tried to contact me. I deliberately ignored it.
Why? Did you two have an argument?
No, we didn't have an argument.
So, what went wrong? You two guys have been friends since school. Why don't you want to talk to him anymore?
We may have been friends, but things are not the way they used to be. The relationship between us has changed.
What does that mean?
I'm a businessman. I have to stay professional at all times. I have so many contacts. He's just one of many. He's not special.
So you're telling me that all this time you've been deliberately ignoring his calls?
That's right. He isn't much use to me now. He doesn't have any connections and he doesn't have much money. Why would I remain close to him? I've got better people to spend my time on.
How can you be like this? He contacted me because he wanted to keep your friendship alive. He wanted to see you again.
And how would that be of any help to me? I can look after myself. What help would he be anyway?
Don't you think you have taken this too far? Can't you be a little bit nicer to your friends? Especially when you have known each other for such a long time.
You have to be cold if you want to succeed in business. I have business friends to talk to now. These people are more important and they need my attention.
But what about your childhood friends? Are you just going to abandon them? Simply because they are not useful to your business needs?
You could say it like that.
Why are you being like this? You've changed.
I know, I have changed. I changed with the circumstances. It shouldn't surprise you. I think we've spoken about this enough. I'm not going to change my mind.
Don't be like this. Please get in contact with Sam. He was always there for you in bad times.
Stop talking about it. I've given you my opinion and it's final. There's nothing more to talk about, so let's change the subject. By the way, how are your parents?
They're fine. Why do you ask? Why have you suddenly brought up my parents?
I'm just asking. They're retired. I just wanted to know how they are.
Do you remember how much money my parents gave to you?
I remember. Isn't that what family are for? Isn't it expected that they help when we are in need?
Yeah, but you should still remember what they did for you.
I do remember, I told you that. So, how are they? Are they getting along fine?
They are fine.
Okay, well, that's fine with me, as long as they're doing okay.
Oh, Father, it's so late. What are you doing?
It's your mother.
What is it? Is she okay?
Oh, she's got cancer.
Mother has got cancer? What are you talking about?
I only just found out too. She went to the hospital and they told her that she's got cancer.
Dad, tell me it isn't true!
I wish it wasn't true.
I'll come to the house now and see you.
What do you think you were doing yesterday? You didn't contact me at all. Where were you? What's your excuse?
Something terrible happened.
What was it?
My mother. She has cancer. My dad contacted me yesterday. I was so upset by it that I forgot to contact you. How am I going to survive without my mother?
Oh, that is really bad news. Oh, it's gonna be difficult, I know. Wait, I just thought of something. If she's got cancer, she'll need lots of medical treatment. It's gonna be expensive.
What?
Cancer treatment is usually expensive, isn't it? Do your parents have medical insurance?
Is this all you care about?
I'm just being practical about this. Cancer treatment is very expensive.
Did you even listen? My mother has got cancer. And all you can think about is money.
Don't you dare talk to me like this.
My mother is terribly sick, and the first thing you think of is money. What kind of a person are you?
We have to be cool-headed when making judgments. It's natural when you're in business.
Well, maybe you could be a little bit more sensitive at a time like this. Don't you worry. You won't have to spend anything on the treatment. Do you know my parents' address?
Yeah, I know it.
I have to go out for a while for work.
So?
Can you look after my mother tonight? She's in a lot of pain and she needs care. She can't even get out of bed. Maybe you can come over and be with her.
You want me to come over and be with her?
Yes, my father would do it, but he needs to come with me too.
I'm busy.
I know what your schedule is tonight. You have nothing to do.
I need to rest. This is my night off.
Just go over and be with her for a while. Is it really that much effort? Can't you be a little bit considerate for once?
This is going to be more troublesome for me. But okay, I'll do it. I'll go and stay with her.
And while you're there, make sure she eats well. She's sick, so she needs to eat good quality food. Maybe you could take something over for her.
Okay, I'll figure something out.
Hey!
What is it now?
Is this what you gave my mother for dinner? I told you to give her something decent. We spoke about it and you agreed. Do you think this is good enough?
What's wrong with it? It looks fine to me.
My mother is sick with cancer and you think this is good enough for her?
I thought that's what she wanted. And I didn't want to spend too much money on the dinner.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, it's fine. It was good value for money. And she enjoyed it.
How can you be like this? You wanted to save money on a meal for a cancer patient? And now you're trying to defend yourself by saying that's what she wanted.
What's wrong with that? I spoke with her and she seemed happy. God, why are you being like this?
My mother just vomited!
Oh, that's bad. Are you trying to suggest it was because of the food that I gave her?
There is seriously something wrong with you. I just can't take it anymore. This has to end.
What do you mean by that?
I can't live with you any longer. It's been on the back of my mind for a long time. But I'm going to act on it. Now is the time. I'm sending you divorce papers.
Divorce? Such a minor incident and you bring up divorce? How can you be so impulsive? I spoke to your mother and she agreed that the food was good enough. Now you want a divorce? Well then, go ahead. Do you think it's gonna bother me? Do you think this is gonna hurt me in any way? If we divorce, I won't owe you anything. Don't for one moment think that you will be getting any of my money.
I don't want your dirty money!
Look at this.
Dad, what is this?
I just found it. I couldn't believe what I saw. Don't you remember? When you were young, we bought a small plot of land in front of your grandmother's house.
Oh, I remember actually. I always wondered why you bought that land.
Well, it turns out it was a good investment. I got some good news recently. We are gonna make a lot of money from that land.
Really? How much is it?
Look at this. Look at the value of the land. It's huge.
Oh my goodness! That's amazing! Dad, I can't believe it! It's such great news for you.
It's wonderful, isn't it? It's a dream come true. Things have been so difficult recently. Your mother has cancer. The medical bills are so high. But this is gonna help us so much.
Great news. It's amazing luck.
Are you still going to divorce your husband? Are you really going to go through with that?
I am. I can't stand him anymore. I have to do this. I can't spend the rest of my life this way.
Well, there is something else I've discovered.
What is it?
This is your husband's business, isn't it? They were the victim of fraud.
Fraud? Really?
Your husband, he's lost all of his assets. Really terrible for him.
Lost all of his assets? Well, that is amazing, isn't it? He was always boasting to me what a great businessman he was. And now look at this. He's obviously not as talented as he thinks he is. We could help him. But I've already said I'm divorcing him and my decision is final. There is no going back.
I respect your decision. Do what you have to do. I will always be there to support you.
Darling.
Have you received the divorce papers? Did you sign them? I want it done as soon as possible.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Just sign the papers. We need to get on with this as soon as we can.
I've been thinking. We've been through some bad things. Maybe there were times when I could have treated you better. I accept that I may have done wrong at times. And after a lot of thinking, I realized maybe we are making a bad decision. Maybe we can go back to the old days when we were happy. I want to get back with you.
You must be crazy. You think I'm going to accept you back into my life? You didn't respect me. You treated me so badly. Furthermore, you were not respectful to my parents and you didn't look after my mother properly when she was sick. How could we ever go back to the good old times? There is something else, too. I know your secret. I know that your business has gone bust. But don't for one moment think you are going to get back with me. You are nothing to do with me now.
Wait, I'm serious. We shouldn't just throw our love away so easily. I've never loved a girl like I love you. I really miss you.
What a joke.
Seriously, I would do anything for you. You have to give me a second chance.
No chance. There is no way I am taking you back. I have made my decision and it will not change. You're a talented businessman, aren't you? You have a lot of money, don't you?
Really, darling, I need you. I can't live without you.
I've had enough of this conversation. I have nothing more to say. If you don't sign the divorce papers, then I will be taking this issue to court.
Wait! Don't you realize the situation I'm in?
Don't talk to me ever again. They argued for some time afterward, but eventually he gave up. He accepted that there was no going back and she wasn't going to change her mind. In the end, they got divorced and went their separate ways. He was the victim of fraud and, sadly for him, his business went bankrupt. It was a great shame for him, but he can look after himself. He is a great businessman, isn't he? As for her mother, her condition has improved a lot. She's on the road to recovery. We are all hopeful for better days in the future. The family also got the money for the land. The daughter can look forward to a new life without her husband.
Hey, Annie. Did you have a heated argument with Mary again?
Oh, hey, Lee. She must have called you to tell you about it, huh? I am so sorry. She always drags you in my talks with her. I told her not to call you every time, but it seems she still does it. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We know how she is. But it really is tiring having to listen to her ranting about whatever it could be, though. She always talks bad about you, and I have to hear it every time. It's getting old, really. I should do something about it.
Oh, really? What does she say about it?
Yeah, did you not know that she kind of hates you? She says the same thing over and over, and it's always the same rant, too. She says that she's just tired of having to live with you, and that is like her life's greatest misfortune that she has to be with you guys. Did you really not know that? I mean, her complaints are crazy. It's like she has an entire list of complaints about you. That you make our father-in-law do all these housework just because you are earning more than him, and that you use working overtime as an excuse just to get out of doing any household chores. She says that you are treating them so badly and just making them take care of all the housework and watching the kids when they're getting old and weak.
Oh, is that so? Well, the kids are not toddlers anymore. They're in the 6th grade, so they know what to do and are pretty independent on their own. They don't really have much to do for them. Plus, it's their own grandkids. It's not like they are having to watch the neighbors' kids. I can't believe they complained about this to you. I just do not understand why they are complaining about that, because the kids were with my parents since they were born up until they entered elementary school.
Yeah, I know. I totally get you. I think they're just getting old and feeling fussy most times because that's how most older people are. But what can you do? They have such high expectations of you since you are the oldest daughter-in-law. We all know how it is with in-laws, especially when you're the first or eldest one to marry their kids. Despite most in-laws do appreciate the eldest daughters-in-law because they do so much and set a great example to the other daughters-in-law that follow. This might sound a bit insensitive, but maybe you should be more accommodating to them and just grant their requests more. Maybe then they will open their hearts to you and be more kind. There's really not much you can do. I guess if you want to be treated differently by them, then you should show some change first.
Lee, have you heard of the saying that you cannot change other people, especially their personality? And knowing our mother-in-law, there is no way she will change for anybody, especially not something like her personality. I mean, I told her not to do any laundry in the sink, but she didn't even care to pretend that she heard me. She just did as she pleased. Like, it's kind of common sense to change the rags in the kitchen often, yet she really doesn't do that. I told her to put the underwear and socks together when doing the laundry, but still, she does it her way and wastes so much electricity on doing extra loads. I also asked her to try and make the bed when she wakes up, but what does she do? She leaves the blanket on the floor all the time. And you know what's worse? I told her to flush whenever she finishes using the toilet, but that was pretty useless. It is really disgusting when I get back home and I put up the toilet seat so I can use the toilet and I see that she didn't flush. It's really disgusting, especially when I am so tired from work. No one wants to see that after coming home from a stressful day at work, you know?
Oh my goodness, is that really all true? That's funny. I mean, whenever I go over to your house, she seems really clean. She's putting up stuff and cleaning wherever I'm there. Is she just putting on a show and pretending to be clean?
She probably just wants to present herself as if she's really working hard at home and wants to show that to you since you don't live with her. And you know what? Sometimes I think that she may need a hearing aid because I tell her so many times over and over again, yet she doesn't ever listen. But then when we tell her that we're going out to eat or going shopping, suddenly she's always ready and on time for those. So it must not be her hearing that's the problem. She always goes with us and never says no to any of our family outings or get-togethers. I get that she's getting old, but I don't think that's quite normal just because of old age. To be honest with you, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of her stubbornness.
Hey, but you yourself are pretty stubborn. I think you're about at the same level of stubborn as her. I think you two share so many similarities, as if you two are like a match made in heaven.
What do you mean? I don't think I'm stubborn at all.
Gosh, Annie, do you really think that you're not stubborn? You're being funny. Annie, you are pretty stubborn, and I don't think you have any flexibilities when trying to go along with others. I feel like you've heard others call you stubborn or hard-headed before. I'm pretty sure you've heard many people say that you are stubborn. Have you really not heard people say that to you?
Nope. Never. No one in my life has ever called me stubborn. It's my first time hearing it. But, Leah, your words are a bit insensitive and inconsiderate of my situation. You cannot just accuse others of something that you think without fully knowing the background. I've always thought of you as someone bubbly and kind, but have I been wrong this whole time about you? I never imagined that you'd be the kind of woman who smiles and talks kindly in front of others, but will go behind their backs and gossip and talk ill about them.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Your real personality just exposed itself just now. You hear someone say something small about you, and you suddenly blast them without trying to understand their perspective. You have been living with our mother-in-law for so long, yet you still have not gained her confidence or love. Of course you will suffer because of that. Women live off of the impression they give to others. Did you not know that? Even if you are in pain, you have to smile. Even if you are miserable, you have to act happy and keep a good spirit in front of others. That is the greatest tip that a woman should know, so everyone around her welcomes her with a big heart. Versus your personality, I mean, you are so stiff and stubborn and you never listen to others. How is that benefiting you? I am really curious to know how that's going for you.
Yeah, sure. I get it. At work, I can do that. I am getting paid, so I can easily just let others' words go from one ear to the other and just keep my mouth shut even if I know I'm right. But at home? Why should I have to always put on a facade at my own house just to please my mother-in-law who demands a lot from me? Don't you think that it should be different at home? Work and home are two completely different spaces. I mean, I guess it would be hard for you to imagine working in a corporate place and comparing that to home since you've been a stay-at-home wife right after you finished college, but I bet if you had worked even for a bit, you would understand my side. I can be more understanding, though, since I have more experience, and it's not really your fault for not knowing much about work life.
Huh? What's wrong with being a stay-at-home wife? Just because you worked here and there, you think you know more than me? Have you not read that article that if you were to calculate the pay in hours of what a stay-at-home wife does, it is equivalent to tens and thousands of dollars of salary? So don't dare underestimate stay-at-home wives. I am just telling you this before you say that to them and you get bashed by them.
I don't think you have the right to be saying that. Only those who are full-on stay-at-home moms who do house chores and raise their kids on their own can say that. You only have one kid, who you barely raised because your parents pretty much did the raising for you, and whenever you have free time, all you do is take photos and upload them to your social media. You barely grew up and still act like a kid, so what are you talking about, equivalent to thousands of dollars of labor? Don't package yourself differently than the truth, that's no good. I think you're just trying to protect your ego because you have nothing going on for you.
No, I get it. You got married to someone who barely earns anything, so you have no choice but to also work and be a dual-income household. It seems like you have some sort of inferiority complex, so I don't think you have the rights to be telling me what to do. All you have to brag about is going to a good company and earning money. That's it.
What did you just say?
Do you really not know where your life went wrong? It's been just so twisted ever since you were born. Did you not know to never get married to the oldest son in the family? That's the biggest rule to living a good life. And here you are, married to the oldest son. I never want to live with my mother-in-law. That's why I purposely got married to the second son. And just as I knew, you ended up living with her because you married her eldest son, making you the first daughter-in-law. And look at me now. I am living separately from my in-laws and living a happy and peaceful life with just my husband and my kid. They say that woman should be like a fox and have that fierceness, but you are just like a fluffy bear, but also like a lion at the same time. If our mother-in-law knew you were an Aries, I bet she would have opposed your marriage with her oldest son. Aries are super stubborn and they have very piercing words that they never listen to others. I feel so bad for her because she has to deal with you. It must feel like it's her life's biggest mistake to have to live with you. Unlike an Aries like you, our mother-in-law likes me better, especially since I'm a Gemini. Geminis are very cute and lovely and full of luck. That's why she totally adores me.
Oh, is that so? You two must have had a lot of fun talking behind my back, huh? You two are fully grown adults, yet you two still find entertainment in gossiping and talking ill of others? Are you two that bored?
You do know that when two women share so much similarities, it's like their hearts become one and they get along so well, right?
Oh, really? If that's the case, since you two share the same heart, why don't you live with her then? And I should move out since I'm just so different than her. If you two really get along so well, you can just talk about anything. And don't you think it would be more fun if you two lived together? I will tell her to move in with you so you two can live a very happy and joyful life together, okay?
Tell her to move in? Move in here? Nope. I will have to decline that offer.
Why? Aren't you two super close?
My gosh, Annie. I am only trying to get along with our mother-in-law because it's more peaceful. It's not because I really do get along with her. Do you really think I listen to all her rants and complaints because I truly get along with her? I'm only doing my duty as her daughter-in-law, which is pretending to care about her worries and complaints. When I listen to her rant and just go along with whatever makes her mad, she treats me super well. She buys my son clothes and shoes. It's all lip service. Ever heard of that? It's just to make her feel good, regardless of my own opinion. Oh, she even bought my son a new video game console pretty recently. Did you know that?
Nope, I did not know. But that's crazy that she would buy your son a new video game console when it's not even his birthday. Yet she has not bought even a bag of candies for my daughters who live in the same house as her. Unbelievable.
What can you do? You are so stubborn and you always go against her will and you two always clash. So of course she treats you like that. Plus, she adores her cute grandson more than your really sassy daughters. She already favors sons more, so you're really at a disadvantage. I kind of feel bad for your kids though. Because of you, they are barely loved by their grandmother.
It's really just unbelievable that their own grandma would do that. What kind of person does that? I mean, she discriminates her grandkids simply because she doesn't like the mother? I really don't think I can live with her any longer. I don't want to live with that old lady anymore. Leah, you have to come pick her up tomorrow morning, as early as you can.
Annie, I already told you me and my husband have no responsibility in living with her. My husband is the second son and yours is the oldest. It goes without saying that the oldest son has to take care of the mom. It is your duty being married to her oldest son to take care of her and live with her. You knew that before getting married to your husband. My advice for you, Annie, is to just suck it up and continue living with her as you are now. This is your fate. But you know, because of you and your duty as the oldest daughter-in-law, I am able to live a very peaceful and comfortable life, right? You can sacrifice your peace so me, your cute and adorable sister-in-law, can live a happy and peaceful life, right?
Leah, I don't think I can have a decent conversation with you anymore. Who cares which brother is older? I learned not to trust the words of others, once again, thanks to you. I should have known to look at actions more than valuing words.
Yep, exactly. People need to learn that important lesson as many times as they should in their lifetime.
Yep, you are so right. Thanks for teaching me.
Oh, it's nothing. My pleasure, actually. Hey, Annie. It's me, Leah. How have you been? You know, our mother-in-law has been really quiet recently. Is everything going well with her? You two must be getting along quite well these days.
If you really want to know how she is doing, why don't you contact her directly yourself?
You know, to be honest with you, I started getting tired of that old lady who just whine and rant. Did you finally just give in to her and reflected on your actions? Is that why she's been quiet about you these days? I am really glad you two are getting along. I mean, you two will be living together for a long time, so it's best to learn living in harmony with one another, even if it means smiling even if you feel disappointed. Those kind of things need to happen in order to live peacefully together because not everyone can just truly get along. Learn to overlook some things, that way the home remains at peace. People say that when the home is at peace and joy, everyone living in it is also at peace and joyful. But Annie, I really am thankful that you do your part as the oldest daughter-in-law. It really helps me a lot too. Please take good care of her until she passes. I trust that you two will be able to do that just fine.
Leah, what are you talking about? I am happy that you appreciate my part in doing my duties and responsibilities as the oldest daughter-in-law, but you can't just dismiss the entire situation so easily like that. I already got divorced with my husband because of this in-law issue, so she will be living with you as soon as the divorce papers are finalized.
What? Are you being serious, Annie? Please tell me you're joking. Wait, but first, why are you getting divorced? I never knew you were having troubles with your husband.
Leah, you said it so yourself, don't you remember? That my husband barely earns anything and can barely provide for me and the family. Ever since we got married, he changed his job 10 times already, and he's been jobless since 2 years ago. I am the one earning the money in the family, and he has been saying that he will be a stay-at-home dad. He insisted on just staying at home, so I trusted that he would take care of chores, but all he does is eat, poop, and play video games. Nothing else. On top of that, he's such a mama's boy, so he is always taking his mom's side against mine, and they team up against me. So, in the end, I ended up giving them an ultimatum and told my husband to pick. Either find a job or stay with his mom and divorce me. We had a family meeting, and the final decision was that we get a divorce.
A family meeting?
Oh, that's right, Leah. You didn't go on the family trip, did you?
Was that family meeting just about your divorce?
You already know this family. They really don't have much, so they have to stick together. Without their daughters-in-law, this family really cannot survive. All they have left is their love for one another, and that's it, even if that love is toxic to others. They always put their own family first, more than anybody, so when I brought up divorce, your husband was super up for it. And thanks to that, the divorce went really smoothly and I could breathe easy since.
Oh, Is that so?
I never knew, but apparently it has been quite a while since he's been resentful toward me. I should have noticed early on. He keeps saying that I am the worst daughter-in-law to his mother, and all he really had to say were bad things about me. I mean, everything were just complaints about me. He said that he can never forgive me for treating his mother like that, especially when his mother worked so hard to raise them. And more importantly, he said that because his mother deserves more than how I have been treating her, he's going to have her move in with you guys. He was even bragging that once his mom lives with you guys, she will have a better life. Because you are so kind and nice, you and his mother will really get along like a real mom and daughter. Your husband said all that at the meeting and has so much faith in you that you'll make a better daughter-in-law than me.
Have you guys lost your minds? How dare you guys decide all this without talking or asking me beforehand? You guys can't just make these decisions on your own. I am the youngest daughter-in-law, so I am in no way obligated to live in with my mother-in-law.
It doesn't matter anymore whether you're the oldest or the youngest. I am out of the picture now, so the only daughter-in-law left is you. And because that's the case now, you have to do all the duties of a daughter-in-law. I mean, it's just you now, you know. You said that yourself, remember? That daughters-in-law have duties that they must fulfill?
What? What are you talking about?
I heard that you told your husband with your own mouth that I was doing a really bad job at being a daughter-in-law. He was even bragging that you and his mom will really get along since you can do all the responsibilities of an amazing daughter-in-law. This is why you have to be careful with your words. Because you have been talking ill about me living with our mother-in-law. Now you are the one having to deal with that. I think you two will get along just fine.
What do you mean, get along? No way, I am not letting that happen. I do not agree with you divorcing your husband. No.
Who are you to be having a say in my divorce? You have no place giving your opinion on my marriage. Leah, you have such a fake and ugly personality, and you're so selfish. I wish you all the best living with that mother-in-law of yours, and let's never see each other ever again, okay? After all of that, I heard that my ex-mother-in-law ended up living with Leah. But as I expected, no one can really get along with that lady, so she and Leah fought a lot, and eventually my ex-mother-in-law ran away from them. And just like my husband, Leah's husband, of course, took his mother's side when their family was having really bad conflicts, and in the end, they divorced too. My ex-husband's mother caused both of her own sons to get divorced, and now she's living with her 2 divorced children and having to support them on her own. That old lady really does not know how to appreciate the help of others, and does not ever take accountability for her mistakes. I heard that she's really satisfied living with her sons again, and she is apparently bragging that they're living a good life together. That family really just leaves me speechless, and I am glad I am not part of that anymore.
Anna, what is this? You call this food? Are you seriously expecting me to put this in my mouth and eat it? All you make is rice and beans and nothing else. Do you really call that cooking? Knowing that my teeth are weak, bones are fragile, and my hips are about to fall off, knowing that I am always in pain, you expect me to take this as a proper meal? You could put some thought into the meals you make for me and cook some fresh fish or use some good beef. Yet you say this is the best you can do for me? I could easily talk bad about you to everyone in the neighborhood and tell them that this is how you treat me, your mother-in-law. Do you want me to do that? You know what my favorite food is. I am sure my son has told you how much I love a medium-rare steak. Yet there has never been a day where you bought some good quality steak and made me some. Are you that thoughtless? Do I need to be on my deathbed for you to make some steak as my last meal before I leave this earth?
Wow, steak is your favorite food? You literally just said that your teeth are weak. How are you going to eat food that needs to be chewed? Not only will that affect your teeth, if you're just so weak, your jaws are going to start hurting too.
Anna, have you ever had some good steak before? A good high-quality steak just melts in your mouth. There's no need for you to chew a good steak. If you go to a good butcher and find some quality steak parts, you could easily make steak that just melts like butter. Don't you know that? Are you stupid? You've been married for so many years, yet you still need me to tell you all these little details. Shouldn't you know these by now?
Yeah, Linda, I have been married for a while now. In fact, I've been married for 12 years now, but half of that was spent on helping you pay your debt. I had to pay off that person's student loans, and on top of that, the loans that you took out. I have too much burden with earning money, and it's not even for myself or my daughter. I can't even send my own child to a nice private school or buy myself any nice clothes because of that. During those 6 years, I never ate out because I had to save up and use every penny wisely. It's like I am slaving my life away for someone else. And that person is not even my family. I even had to use some of my savings to help you out with your money problems. But here you are complaining about the food I make for you. Or that I never buy you expensive shoes or whatever else you want. I have been in so much stress because of your demands, and it has greatly affected my own health. You are a lot more needy and immature than my own 7-year-old son. And seriously, whenever I think of that person and you, I just get so stressed.
Goodness, Anna. Why are you suddenly just extra sensitive today? Why are you so mad at me? You sound like you're venting all of your stress on me. I don't know why I have to hear all this and whatever complaint you have about helping me pay off my debt. I am not your therapist, you know. And plus, you make it seem like I am some psychopath for having some debt. People can have debt, that's normal. It's not a crime to have debt. You think there's any adult out there that has no debt? If you think that, you must be crazy. Everyone literally takes out loans to buy their car or house. No one just pays with cash up front besides the 1% or something.
Yeah, sure. It would have been okay if you racked up debt to buy a house, but you didn't. You got scammed, and that's why you had to take out some loans. You trusted some scammer and gave them money, and you ended up having so much debt that you could barely repay it, so you had to drag me with it. It also matters how that money, that turned into debt with so much interest, is used.
Oh my goodness, Anna, why do you keep on bringing up the past? You can't let go of that. You act like you did all the work just to pay off that debt. I put you as my beneficiary for my life insurance, so surely you'll get some money back from me. You're just so ungrateful. I can't believe you are attacking me, a 62-year-old lady who is also your mother-in-law. Just how much more money do you want from me?
Linda? Let's be real here. I paid $1,000 every month for 6 years just so you can be debt-free. But the money I'd get from you is only $200 every month for a few years. It won't even amount to half of what I had to pay off for you. Oh, and because of interest that your loans had, I have to keep on paying more for another 12 years. And you think I will just let you do me like that?
Oh my gosh, it's just an $800 gap. Why do you make such a big fuss about it? Plus, it's for your mother-in-law. Is money really that important to you that you feel like it's a waste even if it's helping your mother-in-law? And you know you can always work an extra job so you can pay off the interest faster. Why don't you use that brain of yours and find a second job as a server or something? Then you would earn more and pay off the remaining interest faster. Oh my gosh, you couldn't even come up with solutions yourself. If only you used your head as much as you run your mouth, then you would have paid it off already. So quit babbling, and use your head too, so you can earn extra money and just finish off all the payments. Young kids nowadays, I swear.
You want me to just neglect my child and go out every day at night to work? I have my own responsibilities as a mother too, Linda. I really don't know why you keep demanding me pay off your debt. Why don't you work extra hard and pay off your own loans? You're pretty healthy for someone in their early 60s, and you really don't have any serious illness, so you should be able to work extra, like you said.
Is that what you really want me to do? You want your own mother-in-law to go out and work day in and day out when you can easily help out since you're still young? You're such a greedy person. That's why your husband is getting tired of you.
What are you talking about? What do you mean that my husband is getting tired of me?
My gosh. Do you really think that my son still loves you? You must be joking. Whenever he is home, he rarely ever strikes conversation with you, and I have never seen him smile. Do you think a person who is like that at home with his wife still loves her? He's just super kind, and is not the type to be straightforward and say anything, so he's keeping a lot to himself, but I bet it has been a while since he has just been done with you, since all you care about is saving money and not knowing how to really budget it. Do you not know how stressed he has been because of you? I mean, would he have invited me to go travel with him just to get a break from you if he wasn't so stressed?
Did he really ask you to go somewhere for a vacation?
Yes, of course he did. What did you think? Did you think I was going to lie to you about that? I'm sure you already know my answer, but just to make it clear, I did say yes to his offer. Oh, and don't start thinking that we're taking you with us. It's just going to be me and him. So just start packing our stuff up for us.
How dare he go for a vacation with you when he can barely afford to buy his son a birthday cake or even take him out for his birthday? He didn't even get him a nice gift, and now he's going to go on vacation? That man must really have his priorities straight. I can't believe he would rather go on some trip with his mistress and trash of a mother and not even buy a slice of cake for his own son's birthday. Unbelievable. If he has the money to be going on some vacation, he might as well use that money to pay his student loans.
Here you go again with money, money, money. All you talk about is money. Don't worry, Anna. We won't spend a penny of your money, okay? So hush about it. All I told you was we were going on some trip. Did I ever say I want you to pay for it? Or did I say that you need to give us money for that trip? No! My son's girlfriend is going to be paying the entire trip, so don't even bother nagging us about how we're going to pay for it. We're going to stay in a nice penthouse next to the beach, and I'm going to have a great time with my son, just relaxing by the seashore and getting a breath of fresh air. I'm going to enjoy this 3-day trip with my son and make the most out of it, so you better stay at home. Just do what you need to be doing. Don't be all lazy just because I'm not there. And don't you dare do anything useless. Make sure you continue cleaning up the house and stuff. You better get rid of everything that is garbage and don't need to be in the house. They say that the less stuff one has, the most space they have for luck to come in. So, you seriously be getting that done before we get back from our vacation. But then again, knowing just how bad you are at pretty much everything, I can't really trust that you'll even do the cleaning right. Anyway, like I said, make sure everything is cleared out by the time we get back. Got that? The house better be nice and clean. Hey, Anna! Anna! Are you there? We need your help. Hurry up and save us from here. We don't have anyone else who we can call. We only have you as our last saving option. Don't ask any questions and just bring the exact amount that I'm about to tell you. Hurry and come over here with $100,000. If you don't hurry and come save us, we might be done before you know it. So do your best to have that money ready and come over here.
Wow, I can't believe you guys are already drunk texting me and it's only 9 in the morning. But figures, it's a pair of mom and son who are okay with cheating.
Psst, how I wish I was drunk, and that is just me drunk texting you. Sadly, you are not dreaming, and no, we are not drunk. This is a nightmare that has turned into reality. We are literally being held hostage somewhere in the woods. I know it sounds like a really scary story and that you would only see in action movies. Just imagine a person being tied around a tree in the middle of the woods using some sort of rope. Create that picture in your head. That's how we are right now. We are tied up in some tree somewhere in the forest.
Linda, are you being serious right now? What are you? Some sort of toddler making some jokes? Is it fun trying to trick me to do something? Is that making you laugh a lot? How can a person who is tied up around a tree use their hand to text?
We gave our phone to that guy so he can contact you to bring the ransom money.
That guy? Who are you talking about?
The husband of my son's mistress. As soon as we arrived at the penthouse that was located in the middle of the woods, that wretch's husband came up and dragged us to the room. He grabbed his wife away and was threatening us with a knife. We thought that we were going to get stabbed because he was really agitated. His eyes were filled with so much anger and rage, and if I didn't beg him not to stab us, we would be dead by now. I really tried my hardest to convince and just let him let us live. If not, we would not be here asking you for the money.
Linda, are you writing some sort of novel for an action movie? Or what? You want me to believe that? Are you sure you didn't lose your mind after walking around the beach and accidentally inhaling some sand or something? Because it's starting to sound like that's what happened.
I told you already that I am being honest. How many times do I have to tell you that this is all real? I swear if you do not bring the $100,000, we're going to end up getting stomped on by some bears in the middle of the forest. So hurry up and just listen to what I said.
No. I am not going to be doing any of that. I am not stupid, Linda. Why should I do any of that? I am not crazy and I'm not out of my mind like you are. Whether you get stabbed by his mistress's husband or you get eaten by some wolves or a bear, just leave it up to fate. If that's how you die, then that's how you die. You just gotta accept that this is the end of your life here. What else can you really do, you know? You know they say there are holy spirits within nature, and seeing that you were in the woods during the last moments of your life, your death may have some meaning. Anyway, I will not be going over there and bringing that amount of money because, you know, like you said, I am just this stupid girl who can't think or do anything, so I really am sorry.
Oh no, Anna, don't say that. When did I ever say that about you? If you think that way, this will basically be the end of us. Remember that I am your son's grandmother, and his dad is here with me. We are one family who is supposed to save each other. How can you just leave family and loved ones hanging on when they're in danger? That's not family, is it? Seriously, if you don't help and you just give up on us, this is it for us.
I already said what I needed to say. Sometimes in life you just have to accept what the gods and spirits have destined your life to be. And I have accepted that may be the cause of yours and my husband's death. Anyway, I am busy cleaning and putting away some stuff, so please stop bothering me. That is your problem, not mine. Also, did you already forget how you always told me that I am nothing but a stranger to you? And you know, it's really weird to be randomly asking some stranger for money. No one who is in their right mind would ever do that. Plus, I don't just have an extra $100,000 laying around. I barely have much money to budget for food, and you expect me to just easily go to some wooden area with that much amount of money? You are crazy for thinking that. It seems like you want my son to end up being an orphan, but I would never let that happen.
Oh, what about the house? You can sell the house and get at least $150,000 for that. It should be valued at around that price. Or you don't even have to sell it. Just take out some more loans on the house and get the $100,000 ready. You know what people say, if there is a will, there is a way. Have you not heard of that saying?
You really are funny, you old women. You are really good at saying jokes. Why in the world would I ever sell the house that I got from my parents so I can have some money to save someone like you? No way. I mean, you're quite literally the worst person who I have met who just cannot manage their own finances. I mean, even if you had no knowledge on budgeting, how can you be such a slave to money, end up with no money, and live such a pitiful life? Life is already full of so many challenges, yet there aren't that many people who live a truthful and kind life. Even worse, there aren't that many people who have the wisdom to know that life is all about understanding other people around them. I lived my life trying to keep in mind that I should be truthful, kind, and understanding of others. I want to live a peaceful and happy life. But then I met my useless husband who never treated me right, and not just that, he even cheats on me. On top of that, he is paired with quite literally the worst mother-in-law anyone could ask for. And now, these two go on some trip with the girl who he cheats on her wife with. What kind of mother goes on a trip with her son and his mistress? And even worse, the same mother asked the legal wife to bring over $100,000 to save them because the mistress's husband caught them?
I get it. I know what you're trying to say, but are we really less important than money? Are we really not worth much to you? I know you feel like it's unfair to help us, but we are victims here too. And no matter how I think about the situation, I think this girl and her husband planned all this. I bet they just wanted to threaten us so they can get us to give them money. I think that was the reason why they insisted to go to some woody penthouse. If I had known all this, I would not have gone with my son. This is all your fault. You have been causing so much stress in my life. That's why I ended up going to the supposed trip with my son. I didn't even really feel like going on some trip, but because I was so stressed, here I am.
Well, the debt is yours, you know. So that is all yours to pay. I don't care what you have to do. If it takes you eating poop to pay it off, then I suggest eating poop. Just stop contacting me about some money. Got that, old woman? Anyway, I am busy with some stuff that you told me to do, so I gotta go.
What are you talking about? And why are you calling me old woman? I am your mother-in-law, for God's sake. Have some respect at least. Are you happy seeing me in misery like this?
Yep, I sure am. I'm actually enjoying the story you're telling me. I think you should start befriending the trees and grass there. Maybe it'll make your time there more bearable. By the way, I already packed yours and your son's stuff out of the house, and I am leaving them in front of the gate. Whenever you escape somehow from there, or if you two ever do, please take your stuff away, okay?
What did you say?
You told me to get rid of stuff that are useless and aren't needed in the house, right? So I really thought deeply about that and realized that the most useless stuff in the house were the ones you and your son owned. But the dirtiest trash that has been in the house are you and your son. Now that the two of you are not here and I got rid of your stuff, it really made the house feel more peaceful and joyful. I am getting rid of you and your son. You two are the most useless things in this house, so whenever you can, take all your stuff and pay off your own debt. Do you understand?
Anna, how could you say that? I can't believe you just said that. Aren't we your family, Anna? How can you just abandon your family so easily like this?
Family? What family are you talking about? You and your son had always been strangers to me. The only family I have in this world is my precious son. I had to contemplate really hard about it, but now I am getting rid of you and your son. I feel so much at ease and happier.
You want to divorce your husband? Do you think you can do that just on your own? You need my son's signature to even finalize the divorce.
Actually, things have changed. I already talked to a lawyer about filing without a signature. I do need to show that the marriage is not working, which I have so much evidence of. I mean, he made photo albums of all the girls he was cheating on me with. He made those albums all nice and pretty. Plus all the letters he wrote to them. He kept them all. He was always liked writing letters, so I knew he would keep those kinds of things. I mean, when he was dating me, he would often write me letters, and when he proposed, he wrote me a really nice and loving letter. At the time, I was blinded and thought that it was real love, but now I think about those times, I just want to vomit and get rid of those disgusting memories.
Stop saying those things and just focus on saving us, Anna. Helping us out right now is of utmost importance.
Wow, you are really one greedy old lady until the end, huh? I am amazed at just how greedy you can get. Anyway, I said what I said. It is your life, so save it yourself. After what happened, I heard that she and her son eventually signed an agreement that they would pay the mistress's husband that $100,000 that he asked from them. Apparently, they also barely saved themselves and somehow got out of the woods. Her and her son were clearly at fault, so the husband threatened to kill them if they say any of it to the police. That's why they ended up agreeing to pay him the ransom in exchange for their life. I'm not sure what the husband said to them that really scared them, but it somehow made them think straight. They smoothly agreed to sign all the divorce papers, and even agreed to give me alimony and child support for my son. The funny thing is, I dreamed about getting alimony from them. Then, lo and behold, I end up getting alimony in real life. And remembering that dream for sure made me giggle. Anyway, I got rid of all their stuff in the house, and I have been living a very peaceful and happy life with my beautiful and precious son without those menaces. I haven't heard from those two anymore, but I bet they're still deep in debt and scraping whatever they can to survive and paying off their debt. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.